Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Spinball on the Sega Mega Drive. I am one Welsh sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the dreaded machine. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, is Dr. Eggman's main base of operations. This is his roboticizing machine, the creation that transforms great little robots that we all know and love into fantastic robotic evil companions for the good doctor. And what's the big deal with this thing? Well, basically we need to collect the Chaos Emeralds. It's the same old deal as it has been for the rest of the pinball tables. It's just very picky. It's very difficult to do. I'm gonna say that right now. Like this specific zone is covered in traps, is covered in instant death areas, and it is quite possibly the start of start of frustration. What do these power chambers do? Right now, nothing, but later on you'll be able to jump in these power chambers and be able to stop those moving platforms. So just pay attention to them. And going nowhere. Oh no. Like I said, this is where the game's difficulty starts to really increase, you know, ladies and gentlemen. It's still not too bad in comparison to what the final level is like. Oh god, the final level. But it can be quite tricky, and there is quite a bit more deal of platforming in this one, folks, that you need to deal with. So just be a bit careful, continue to be on your toes, and just hopefully, you can get things going just fine, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I actually did quite a bit of editing in this part, so a lot of screw-ups are cut out, a lot of things are sped up, because, believe it or not, I was in the stage for a good, half hour. You know, these stages go on for way longer than they need to, especially considering it's a pinball game. If you're just off with your accuracy, like I usually am, but there, for example, then you'll be frustrated. To put things bluntly, you'll be frustrated because, well, you're going to be trying to continuously jump into these holes, and then you're not going to be able to reach these holes. And in terms of, like, the only reason this stage in particular is difficult is because, well, simply put, it's time consuming, it's frustrating, and it's really going to start grating on you after a while, you know? You get fatigued playing this level in particular, and I do like the stage, especially the music. It's very bom 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 bom, but, you know, I can see people being frustrated with this, especially if they do stuff like that and take the wrong hole in the lift. Oh no. Basically, the hole you're going to want to take on the lift on the left-hand side is the fourth hole out of the group, which I find pretty soon. And that lift there, one little bit of advice I can give you for those lifts is if you press up or down to look up or down, it will actually stop the lift, so you can actually use that to your advantage in order to do some platforming. So yeah, there's that. But like I said, just count all the way up to the fourth one of these chambers and then try to fit Sonic the Hedgehog in through the hole, which is really difficult, but I managed to pull it off through some miracle, so there we go. I don't know how I managed to do that so quickly, but because normally I'm there for like 40-50 minutes in order to do that. Unless that was one of the points where I cut out and edited, but I didn't actually notice. I'm not looking at my timeline right now, see, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, this here is the animal prison. What we need to do is break open all the prison doors, and if we open up the one in the dead middle, well, we get ourselves a glorious Chaos Emerald, which is kind of annoying to get at because obviously this game hasn't got the best physics in the world. It's not very easy to control the blue hedgehog, is it? No! I wish it was. Oh boy, do I wish it was easy, but unfortunately it is not. It is cringeworthy to get up there. Ugh. Ultra cool slide! Wow! But yeah, like I say, you can crouch and whatnot to stop this thing from moving, which will give you a bit more... You know, if you need more practice, you can easily... It's easy to handle, you know? But one quick teleportation later, because... Trust me, I was there for a good 20 minutes. We head on back into this prison room. So, yeah, there we go. Breaking the middle cage after a while, you will gain the Chaos Emerald. And if you break each of these animal cages, well, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And doing so will give you a lot of bonus points. And I think it's every 30,000 bonus, 30 million bonus points, you get yourself an extra life. Don't quote me on the actual number there. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming that's how many for an extra life. But trust me, if you're gonna want to try and get a lot of points whenever possible, you know, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very tricksy level. It's a very tricksy level. For example, I don't know. Basically, if you're not careful, the machine will eat you up, chew you, and spit you back out a different man than you were coming in, you know? Like, you come in this level of man, you leave it an old man crying of frustration. It's a very difficult stage, what can I say? But hey, on the bright side, the stage has ultra cool slides. And one thing you guys actually may or may not know, actually every LP of game under the sun probably mentions it, but the actual graphics of this particular zone are actually meant, from what I've heard, they're leftovers from the old level from Sonic 2 called Cyber City Zone. Which is why, in a lot of Sonic hacks that put Sonic Cyber City back in, they basically steal all the graphics from Sonic Spinball. And no! Why? I hear the gearing up for the finale, but that's ridiculous. Get it? Gearing up for the... No? Okay. I swear, one of these days, you people are going to appreciate my puns. One of these days. Although, one of the good things is, when you do die in this game, if you lose... Basically, your progress is semi-saved. You lose all the rings you've collected up until the point you died. But, all of the Chaos Emeralds you collected... Well, the Chaos Emeralds are perfectly fine, you know, the Chaos Emeralds are safe, we still have them all in hand, which is a pretty great thing. And it looks like I'm fumbling about, doesn't it? That's because I am! Oh Christ, my laugh then sounded a bit like the Joker. Face it, Bats, you'd be lost without... Face it, Bat! You'd be lost without me. I'm gonna make this pinball disappear. It's gone. I don't know why I'm doing Joker references now. But yeah, like I said, you'll get through this game pretty easily for the most part. But when you reach this zone, the difficulty will ramp up, and this is where things are going to get ridiculous. And the problem is, I am playing this on my actual Mega Drive, folks. No emulation going on here, and it's... Truth be told, it's petrifying, and it made me wish I did use the emulator for most of this playthrough, because otherwise this would have gone by a hell of a lot quicker if I save scummed, you know? It's... I don't like using save states unless I have to, but unfortunately I couldn't use the save states here, and it makes me sad. But anyway, jumping in an electric container thingy will cause the platform to stop. Unfortunately, it stopped right where we need it to stop, so we can jump on up here and move to the other side. Now, this is actually the route to take on the boss fight of the stage, but of course we haven't gotten all of the Chaos Emeralds yet. And god damn it, jump over the thing, Sonic! Okay, boom! So yeah, you basically need to jump up here and in order to get to the boss arena, which is actually right by here. However, if we don't have the Chaos Emeralds, the game will just spit us back out and electrocute us. Never give up, cause I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go, so long as you chase after those Chaos Emeralds. I want a Sonic version of Rick Astley's song, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you go. Something, something desert you. Never gonna pinball here, never gonna spinball there. All we gotta do is hope that we clear you. My beautiful singing voice, isn't it? Yes, yes, old bean, yeah, tally ho. Now this bit here is pretty much, well, if you wanted to jump straight on up, which you can, it'll be very useful to just stop the platform by looking up or down. But of course we need to get this Chaos Emerald, which is a good thing I remembered to pick up when I was actually recording this, because I'm doing this post-commentary right now and I completely forgot about the emerald. Although one good thing about dying is that everything that gives you points will reset. So you see all these things, they will reset. So you can attempt to spam these for extra lives as much as you can, you know. which I do recommend doing if you're bad at the game. Essentially, you know, I recommend dying. No, I don't recommend dying, but I do recommend grinding for lives as much as physically possible, because you will die a lot, and it will hurt you. Unless you're a Spinball wizard, like, say, that one person that was on the Sonic marathon for Hellfire Comms, like, when that was a thing. But I digress. I don't know why I'm so careful. I don't need to be careful. The platform stopped. There we go. And away we go. Kaboom! I don't know why. Whenever I killed that specific enemy, I had to yell, Kaboom! I don't know why. But with that, now we need to destroy the Vego machine. And this Vego machine is the roboticizer that's turning all these bandits into robots. And the big deal with this one is, as we're going to try and jump up to destroy it, we're going to have a lot of bandits pop on up. You know, pop on out of here. And these bandits are going to... Okay, get out of the machine. Get out of the roboticizer. We don't want to come out looking like male Sonic, do we? But popping inside... Basically, trying to pop up to destroy the Vego machine is hard. Especially with all the bandits popping outside of it, and it's kind of annoying. But hey, on the bright side, Nigel Thornberry had his hand creating the script for this stage. What do I mean? Well, smashing! If you don't know who Nigel Thornberry is, watch the Nigel Thornberrys, for Christ's sake, it's amazing. Smashing! 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 Oh my! Smashing! Wow! Wow! But basically you need to destroy the tubes on both the sides of the Vego machine to start things off. And honestly, it's pretty easy to do so, you know, you just need to get into a good rhythm with moving left and right, and eventually the machine will basically go down. So, yeah. But that isn't all there is to the boss fight, ladies and gentlemen, because otherwise you think it's probably the easiest boss we come to fight yet. But it's not even a boss technically, we're battling a machine. But... once we're done with destroying all of the test tubes, we need to make our way inside the Vego machine like we did when we initially entered this boss arena, and destroy it. We need to blow it up from the inside. You think that would be ultra dangerous and Sonic would be roboticized, but nope, nope. It's quite weird how he isn't roboticized when he walks. How doesn't he get roboticized when he pops in the machine? Is it because he goes in the wrong way? Actually, that can't be the reason, because when you go in from the left to right hand side, it's still... smashing! Mass! Surge activated! What does that mean? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what that is. But, I think that might actually power up the electrical thingies by here to boost you in higher. I could be wrong. I honestly have no idea. All I know is it says surge activated, and it could probably be nothing, just give you points. But I digress. Anyway, whenever you do pop inside the machine, you'll usually get a motivational speech from the top of the screen, like, yeah, 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 overheating, alright. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have basically beat this stage, so the Vego Fortress is done and dusted. His roboticizing machine is destroyed!
Smashing!
You're damn right, Nigel. You're damn right. Smashing indeed. So, what's this next mini game we gotta do at the end? Well, now we need to destroy a normal capsule covered in animals. Well, not covered in animals, but, you know, the capsules that lock up all the animals. And there's a bunch of... What? Isn't that Scratch from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this doesn't take place in the Archie comic universe. It just flat out takes place in Cartoon Land because... What? Clucker? What? Not Clucker. Scratch? What's he doing here? All you need now is Grounder and that stupid annoying laugh he makes, and it will be sorted. And that one episode where Dr. Eggman's all like, oh no, I've fallen over and I can't get up. I loved Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's such a wacky, weird cartoon, but, you know, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a bit insane in the membrane. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, the Vego Fortress is pretty much destroyed and Dr. Eggman's about to get away. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, when we return, we'll be chasing after the good doctor and we will be giving him his just rewards. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. I'll catch you all then. Bye!